Hi, everybody. Wow, so much audience today. I love it. Thank you. I wonder why is that? You say free gifts and people rain, and I'm so happy and honored that you all chose to be here today with me. Appreciate you very, very much. It's a Halloween day, and Halloween comes with surprises, I guess. Woo! So, number one, happy Friday, happy end of the month. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Truly an honor. Let's start by introducing myself, who is Clara Arroyave. And everybody, please always remember at the beginning of these meetings, I do something very clear, which is the following. The three C's of Coliving, and my name is Clara. I'm your favorite Coliving coach. And the first three and the only three C's of Coliving that matter for anybody, are cost, community, and convenience. Any product of co-living that you are building, that you're thinking about building, that you already have, needs to have a formula that has the three C's on hand, which are a product that is cost perfect for your clients, for your residents, no matter whose residents those are, if it's luxury, middle class, lower class, they all have to have a formula where the cost is there baked in. Number two, community. What do I mean for community? When I mean community, I mean not only try to have a one at least common space on your area or in your community property, wherever it's a living room, a kitchen with a dining table, so your residents can say good morning and have a cup of coffee with each other. And but you can do more than that, and that everything that you do for your community, for your residents, really, really elongates the term of stay for them. So that is fabulous, and it's something that I always recommend. And if you have a co-living place that has no space for community, your residents are not going to stay longer, no matter how affordable it is, because you get what you pay for. And if you cannot create relationships and create your own community while you're there, then there's no reason to stay, right? And convenience. And what I mean for convenience is the best formula between furniture and whatever, not necessarily appliances, but like what is that you offer for them to make their life easier, that you can bake into your cost, meaning, let's say, like a washer and dryer they don't have to pay for, maybe a air fryer. What is that you have that you offer in convenience that makes your co-living property completely different and like fantastic, and like, take my money, I don't want to ever leave that place. So always remember, please, that. So this is me, Clara Arroyave. I've been in the co-living space almost 10 years. This is a photo of me about 40 pounds ago, starting my first co-living arbitrage company. It was called Place Me, Living as a Service, here in the Boston area where I'm based. And at that time, we started with like 2 apartments, 7 rooms in 2017, something like that. And we grew it in 2 years to a $42 million of assets operation, $2 million in sales, 5 employees, and a group of, about 10 or like over a dozen of employees and like subcontractors that run around doing the cleaning and property manager maintenance, all that. It was doing fantastic until COVID. Early COVID, many of our clients, because mostly of them were like middle class international students, that's how I chose to build my product. They have to go home, return to their country. So I have to restructure the whole portfolio, and I give the keys to one of my competitors, and he took the part of the portfolio that was working well, and I returned the part of the portfolio that was not working well to my to the property owners, and I went back straight to for the first time to unemployment office. So from building fantastic to starting from scratch. What that allows me, and now with not only time I'm experience, and this is like a photo, when I was growing the team, and during that time I also forgot to mention I acquired the operation of different co-living companies. So I grew 2x with very little investment, and I sorry, and I was able to understand really co-living as a whole from a national, from a global perspective, which gives me again the place that I'm here now. Wow! So I am one of the most sought after speakers in co-living. I've been sharing stages with a lot of people, especially this year. Honored to be in the first U.S. co-living conference in Denver. I think there's going to be another one next year. You should definitely go. And I share the stage with everybody has co-living operations. But now, I'm going to Nashville. Oh my God, in the same stage with Pace Morby and Atticus LeBlanc, which is the CEO of Passplit. In the Summit to Scale in Nashville in November 20, and everybody can go, everybody's welcome. In the Summit to Scale, they expect about 1,200 people. So that's going to be my biggest audience so far. So I expect to, I'm not only being very, very honored, but also thanks to the partnership with PropStream, we'll be able to give not only software for them, like, do like a different offers, but also teach my students and my everybody that works with me how to underwrite better co-living properties that are not necessarily the same ones that you're thinking of, but maybe also multifamily properties. With one multifamily property, you can double the amount of revenue that you get on a single family rental with maybe even less stress. And that's what we're here for, to learn. So please let me know, where are you coming from in the comments? And I'm here to answer all your questions about co-living. So now we're going to go like to the exciting part about the news and what is co-living in the world, because many people think, co-living is something new, and it's just something like, starting new, like it's a new trend. And and I laugh a little bit because it's nothing further from the truth. We're, in Europe and the rest of the world, we are really far behind. And I think the best example for me is to share what's going on. For example, in LA. No, let's do London first. So, and then we go national. So in London is one of the most advanced co-living countries on co-living. They focus on something called micro units, micro housings. They do large development like this, and small apartments, like almost like a studio, but less than a studio, with a lot of shared areas. And they just agreed to another loan for another co-living over there with 122 million for 487 co-living units. So you think that you're daring because you have 8 rooms? Well, they have 487 in a building. So, and what I have seen that is happening is that many now conversions from office to co-living, not only in Europe, but also here in the US and in Canada. So that is fantastic. And thanks to the work that our friends in Houston are doing, now Houston is all over the news. You recognize this guy over here? So Houston is growing really well in co-living, because you can get a 2-bedroom apartment in co-living or in a regular rental with 1,900, but you can get a really very large room with private bathroom in co-living in Houston for like $900 to $1,100. So that is fantastic. Let me see if we can do like a...
All right, so we're talking about the housing crisis in Houston right now. I mean, mortgage rates are through the roof. Even apartment rental prices keep going higher and higher. So are you ready for a solution to all of this? It's called co-living. Now, this is where you move into a home with like 8 or 10 other people. You each have your own bedrooms, but you share common areas like the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room. The idea is exploding right now with about 240 co-living properties in Houston. And here's a look at how you can find one on a website called PadSplit. I want to find a co-living place to live. We're going to go to PadSplit, right? Show me how to do it.
Yep, so just head right over to padsplit.com. All right, you're going to type in your location. Now, there are plenty of places in the country. We're going to look at Houston, Texas. Okay. Now, when that pops up, you're going to see the area map. A lot of people want to be near some place that they're working. Click on one. It's going to take you through. It's going to show you high-res photos. Now, they have best practices on this, just as they do for, say, Airbnb, right? Take good photos, have good art, and so forth in the property, right?
You know, I talked to one guy who's paying just $146 a week for his place. This could be a real solution for you if you're living in your parents' home, or maybe couch surfing, or even worse, homeless right now. This could be the solution. Where are we right now, Jose?
Living room.
The living room?
Spacious, comfortable, TV.
Jose Cruz beams with pride as he shows off his new home, a place he never dreamed he could afford, driving for Uber.
A reasonably large dining table.
It's a big dining room table,
I love it.
A place he's renting for just $146 a week.
So I see it on YouTube, and it was almost a miracle.
Jose is part of a new way to rent in Houston called co-living. He rents a room in a 3,000 square foot home with 8 other people. Each has their own bedroom, but they share common areas like the kitchen and the bathrooms.
So clean.
And so,
you
yes,
guys keep it like this?
We have to, you know, again, as long as we can be responsible, we can have nice things, you know, so there are expectations for you to be responsible living here.
Priced out of apartments he says were going for $1,000 a month and up, Jose was finally able to leave his parents' home for this place.
I'm very impressed by this. As minimal as it may look to homeowners, I like this. Everything about this is fancier than any apartment I've been to.
Elizabeth, what do you call this place?
A Mission of Grace Homes.
Elizabeth Rivera owns and manages the house.
On average, our people are saving about $4,800 annually, opposed to renting out an apartment.
According to PadSplit, the largest website for co-living, there are 260 homes offering 1,769 rooms in the Houston area right now. They offer month-to-month leases, and all utility bills are included in the rent. And all renters are required to fill out a detailed application, which includes a criminal background check.
This is my beautiful balcony.
Your own private balcony.
Oh,
Holy cow.
private balcony, it's gorgeous.
For Jade Schuler, a bartender working in a pizza restaurant, this is a first. He just moved into this co-living home after being homeless for most of this year.
I was like literally living behind like the trees right off of Fry Road.
Living out on the street.
Yeah.
Jade is paying just $695 a month, and he still can't believe he finally has a bed to sleep in at night.
Hey, I'm in a house.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
And I'm
Okay, so I'm gonna just stop it by that because I think we all get the message of what co-living is for and why we're here and where you're all interested in being here. Meaning, it's not only the product that you build, but the impact that you make. And the numbers in Houston are really no different than the numbers in Massachusetts, than the numbers in New Hampshire, than the numbers in Washington, Washington State, and North Carolina. Why? The people that makes our lives better, from bartenders to drivers, everybody that works in service industry, the relation between minimum wage or minimum wage or even 2 minimum wages to what an apartment is are just not there. And people have to pay even 2 or 3 times that to be able to have a decent place to live. And that's where co-living really is becoming the fastest solution for accessible housing across the country. And today I'm here to teach you and to try and teach you to everybody how to use PropStream as a tool to underwrite properties that are suited for co-living. So if anybody has an address that want to start, we can use that one. We have another one. And I know I was supposed to talk about Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and Spokane, but I can do that next Friday because in New Hampshire, now we have the second co-living unit going in our office to conversion co-living, and Washington State approved co-living, and also Seattle. So they are just organizing regulations to make it official that it's legal to have co-living, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. So you're not weird, you're not really starting something new. It's just we're not aware of what's going on in the rest of the world. But the demand and the impact that you make, while at the same time working to helping people, and also working in your own real estate investments and making good, is the best win-win solution out there, hands down. Let me see if someone put questions in the comments. Not necessarily. Let me put that. Thank you. Not necessarily. Hey, hi Park. Hi. Hey, everybody. Fantastic. Not necessarily consider a rooming house. And there are many reasons why, and it depends how you build it. It depends how you build them, because rooming houses, you need a license, you need to have sprinklers and things like that. But in different areas of the country, you always are limited for the amount of people that can live together and how you can work with that. Like, I understand that Florida, Orlando allows up to 20 people to live in the same dwelling together, and that change per state. And that's why maybe I am so keen to multifamily, because in one multifamily, you can have, let's say here in Massachusetts, if the maximum is 4 per unit. So 4 times 3 in a triplex is 12 people in one building without breaking any rooming house rules or things like that. So that's what I'm going for. So all of you here today, can use ProStream like this and then log in. Oh, sorry, forgot to share my screen. Share my screen. Let's do comentar ProStream. Woo, so excited. All right, ProStream username. Oh, shoot, I forgot one. Clara, Coliving Cashflow. There you go. Boom. Oh, hold on. Did I put the wrong password? Yes. Uh-oh. Juan, did you change the password? No.
No.
Okay. Maybe the C. That's just not capital, but regular C. C. Ah, this is 21. There you go. All right. Well, let's create a different account just for information purposes. How? Or can you log in yours? This is not working. So this is the link for everybody, and copy this link later on when you get your free trial. Copy it and save it in your phone or somewhere else. Ah, that's right. Thank you. My email. All right, let's focus on my email. Ah, that's why. Gracias. See. There you go. And then now the correct password. So it's crazy that all of you are going to get $100 worth of being here this hour. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Woo, we have it. Fantastic. Save password. Okay, nice. So proceed. All right. Close. So $100. This amount of this is worth $100. Since I'm based in Massachusetts, that's the first map that comes to mind. Let me see if someone has an address here to review. Can you put in the comments, please? Or if not, I'm going to have one in Atlanta right now. Because why Atlanta? Atlanta is the.
I just put an address.
Oh, you did? Awesome. Let's check it out.
For Hyde Park.
Oh, okay. Is it a multifamily? Hyde Park. Hi, Icon. 1041 Hyde Park Avenue. Let's check it out. 1041. Search. Hold on. Search. 41. Hold on. Oh, this is awkward. Boo. What, am I doing something wrong here?
It's not pulling up for me either.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to try with one that I already have pretty organized, which is in Atlanta. There you go. This appeared. All right, so Atlanta. Are we looking at this? It's let's open this one. Details. Janice, you're asking how it is different. This has more data and better data than Connecting Investors. And it's just more accurate sometimes. That's what we know in terms of Connecting Investors. It's just more complete and more resourceful. So we have what? 2,200 square feet in Atlanta. It's good size, 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. That's really fantastic. The potential LRV would be 292. Okay. Involuntary liens, 11 involuntary liens. So that means that it's maybe they are behind a little bit. Potential monthly rent. And look at the comps. Potential monthly rent, 1,500. That is nothing. Okay. And sale price 1,900. Okay. and 15 comps. Okay, so let's analyze for Coliving, shall we? And this is the zip code 30315. Do you remember how to analyze with PassSplit for potential? No? So with PassSplit, you go to the resources dashboard, and in resources, you find out how many rooms are in that zip code. And the zip code is, again, in Atlanta. Where is the zip code? 30315. There you go. Okay, so in that zip code, you can see right here. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Command close. Yes. In that zip code, PassSplit has 284 rooms. That's really actually very good. 180 per week, shared bathroom, 256 private bathroom, 82% occupancy. Anything that is over 70, 75% is good, is great. 18 days to first booking, that's not bad. And 36% to 80%. So in a month, little over a month, you have a fully occupied property. Sounds good to me. So let's do an analysis. So now we move to my calculator and we do Atlanta, Georgia. And we know that, well, this data is incorrect, but we know that in Atlanta, in Georgia, the minimum wage is $11. And that someone to run a studio needs to prove that make $24,000 a year. That's pretty much what we know. So what would be the potential price based on PropStream for this price, for this property? 200. Okay, so look at this. Here it says potential wholesale price, 204. They have a lot of equity right now, 292. And average sale price in that area, 95% market is $190,000. So when you look at the comps that have been sold or near or similar to that, you can see that prices around 200, 180. So we can check and let's estimate that the wholesale price is going to be 204 and that you bought a wholesaler in 204. All right. And share this tab, 204. And let's say 10,000 in closing cost. And this is going to be a DSCR loan. So 20% down payment, 6 interest rate, 30 years loan. Perfect. And taxes is going to be about like $2,000, something like that. Unless someone can tell me the accurate taxes, but I'm going to go with that for the exercise purpose. Okay. And like what, $1,200 for insurance for right now. Okay. And that property, it's again, let's look at the property again. Share this tab. This property is 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. Needs flooring. Seems to be needs flooring, needs paint. The lot is big. So it's going to need reno, which is fine. We like reno. We like a good lot space. Okay. So, yeah. You need to redo all this, make it nice. I don't have photos of the kitchen. So it's going to need a very decent renovation. And I learned that in Atlanta, you can do a lot of renovation for very little. And I have a friend that did a similar house and he made it an 11-room and it only costed $70,000. So I'm going to use her budget, $70,000 for a complete renovation and $15,000 for furniture. And because it has 3 bathrooms, so 3 times 3 is 9 bedrooms. We can do even more. 3 times 4 is 12 bedrooms. And we can even fit more. So let's do 10, just for argument's sake. And what is the average price per room there? For shared bathrooms is like $700, $750, correct? And our average range in the area will be $1,700, right? Are you guys with me? Based on the PropStream, say, share this tab, and here it says, what is the rent on the area? $1,573. So with that, you can really go very, very asserted and very correct comps. And since the property has so many liens, very, very underwater, So that means that, and it's the majority are taxes. That means that you can offer to pay the liens and get a really good price on this property in Atlanta. Great, that's actually a very good find from my wholesale team. So 1,500 per rent and really good square feet size, 2,200. So we're gonna go with 10 rooms at 750, 17. Let's say we renovate and we do 1,800 per rent. Let's be nice. And then, okay, vacancy. 10% vacancy. 10% vacancy. Property management fee. Let's go all in because this is going to be a pass split for sure. Pass split
Clara,
charge.
you're not sharing. You're not sharing that screen.
I moved.
Thank you.
Gracias. Since you're gonna do pass split charge 8% plus the first 10 days of rent, so almost like 10-12%. If you are not there, you need to have someone else that take care of the property for you, trash management, all that. So the average of property manager for pass split units is 16%. If you have a regular property manager for this investment in Atlanta, that property manager will be average 8. And then you have 10 rooms, so 750 in your budget for utilities and cleaning. In a regular rental, you don't need that many utilities. You might need trash service or something very small. And because it's really finished, renovated, only 10% in maintenance reserve, 10% in maintenance, both sides. Miscellaneous, what do I mean miscellaneous? I mean cameras, software fees, cleaning supplies that you bring to the property, alarms, pest control, all of that accrues for about $300. And, no matter what, and maybe a little bit miscellaneous here, maybe less, 200. Awesome. Okay. So now let's compare a co-living property against a regular rental. Wow, look at this. So what does this mean? It means the returns are 57% in an annualized return on investment. And return on investment is the money that you put in, meaning the down payment plus the repairs and furniture. That's the return because then they use the money from the bank for the rest. Cash on cash return 20%. Cap rate of 20% is phenomenal. And net operating income of $41,000, an annualized net of $29,000. So you get after paying all the property management fees. So mailbox money once fully occupied, $29,000. How much is that divided by 12? Isaac, you tell me. I know you're here somewhere. So it's more like $2,200, $2,300 a month for you in your. Wow, that's phenomenal. And if you make it just a regular single family, I mean, it's good for you, but you're not going to make any money as an investor. Less than 0% in, less than 1% in return on investment, cash on cash 5, cap rate barely will pay annualize the mortgage. And after you pay mortgage, you have a net income of $100. That's sad. I wouldn't touch this property as a regular rental, but as a co-living investment, I will go for it. No questions asked. Is this clear so far? Is this clear so far right now? Do you have questions? Let me know. And let me know in the comments or any other way. I'm not seeing the comments. Okay. So thank you, Alex. So legislation in Massachusetts regarding co-living, no, there is none. There is not, and the whole country has, and it's an overused word that I dislike, a housing crisis, but it's true, especially for the lower middle income people. So they're very open to work with people that are willing to create inventory. And I'm very upfront about that. And it's, hey, I'm working on this. What do you think? How we can work together instead of trying to sneak in and getting caught. I prefer to just knock the door and be upfront. This is what we're working on. Perfect. 2,400. I'm screen sharing. Does anybody else have more questions? No, it's for in Massachusetts, it's 4 unrelated tops, and Somerville has no limitations. You can put 20 people in a place in Somerville, Massachusetts, and there is no problem whatsoever. So Massachusetts has no, only Somerville, Massachusetts has no limitations on people being together. In the rest of the state, you don't have, and that's what I'm keen on multifamily and just doing triplexes because it's more simple. I do have preferred lenders. So email me or email support@Coliving Cashflow, and we introduce you to lenders. Happy to. Yes, we have lenders. We have a big network of people. Do you want me to try another property? If that's okay. I'm happy to try another property you want.
Could we try 1041 High Park Avenue, please?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me put that in PropStream real first. Before I do that, why is this going in Atlanta so much? And I'm gonna go Atlanta. Atlanta for 1 minute. Share this tab. There you go. So I just wanted to show you real quick why people go to Atlanta that much for past split or for this investment. You have in Atlanta right now 8,400 units. That's a lot. 300 more to come. So they're going to reach 9,000 units in Atlanta really quickly. You can tell. But look at the demand. 35,000 in the past 30 days. So what does that tell you? Is there a space for more? Will you invest in Atlanta? So what tells me is the big disparity between the economy and the needs of housing for people and how well established co-living in past split are in Atlanta. Meaning, I know they work with the city and the city says, yeah, you're going to do a co-living, come on. Like, they have absolutely no problem because they work with the city directly. And I don't think it has been easy for them. They have a team of lawyers and all that to be able to solve a problem big time. So that's why I'm very open and keen on working with the city, being upfront, and that's how you really achieve all this density. So what do you think about the average occupancy in Atlanta? If it was a bad business, look at this, 84% occupancy of 8,400 units. That's really big amount, right? So 1041, give me the address again, share this tab instead. 1041 Hyde Park Ave.
Boston.
Yeah. Are you sure that's the address? Because no data, look. So no data. You have another one that we can try, that's fine. So something else about,
never mind. It's in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Take off the Boston.
Or did you have the zip code? Maybe.
02136.
02136. Nothing.
Could you try Hyde Park? 1041 Hyde Park in Hyde Park, Massachusetts.
Okay. Zero to 136?
Yeah, zero to exactly. Like one, put it.
There you go. It wasn't Boston, it was Hyde Park, my bad. All right. But wait, it's only 4-bedroom, 1 bathroom? It is what it is, this one?
No, it's a multi.
Okay. Because here it says it's 4 bedroom, so it's the whole unit. Because here it says 4 bedroom, 1 bathroom, plus 2.
Yeah, that's just one unit.
Okay, I see that. Okay, so here it says, let me see if I can command hide it. Okay. It's a triplex, 3 units, and everyone has 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. That is great. Right?
The first floor is 3 bedrooms, 1 unit. Sorry,
Okay.
3 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Okay.
And the second and third is 4 bedrooms, 1 bath.
Great. Estimated value 971, wholesale price. They have high equity, So meaning if they sell, you'll be willing to sell. The last sale was 330. That's a really great price. I mean, it was sold last time for 330, and they have in equity about 722 built. So, and if they were to, and the value in the market is about 971 from 1 year to 971. You can see that the market is going a little low. And if you were to wholesale, it's 679. And let's look at the comps on MLS. Comps are 750, 720, but it seems High Park is really good area. So, and look at this. You can tell comparables, flip, cash buyers, bank owned nearby. Wow, that's amazing. You can find all this data. Liens nearby, high equity nearby, people that you can contact, vacant properties nearby, free and clear. Oh, wow, this is amazing. And one divorce nearby. Oh, wow. You really all your life and 16 foreclosures, then you can reach out and call, hey, are you ready to sell? And 100 neighbors, 5 flip comps nearby that have been flipped and purchase flip and flip amount and gross. Wow. The data here is phenomenal. So I no wonder why people like this offer, this property so much, or this software so much. Wow. Demographics, tax is really not a lot. Okay. And if they have linked properties, meaning if they have more properties near to this. Oh, wow. That's what? That's insane. Mortgage and transaction issues, property details. All right. So your goal will be to renovate and put this in Coliving, correct?
Yes.
Wow. Very good. All right. Let's do our calculator. And so let's move to calculator. Share this tab. High Park. There you go. So here the data is more accurate. You can see this where my scrolling. In High Park, you have 500,000 households. Almost 20% are renters. Minimum wage is $16.50. A studio market price in High Park is around 1,800. So they need 30 times this to apply. So like 70, 60, 70 to get a studio, which is nuts. So this standard room price in your area can be up to $1,200 per month. And what will be your purchase price in this property?
So did you ask a question?
How much do you want to buy it for?
$1 million.
$1 million. Okay. You can get it for less now, by the way.
I'm using last year's.
Last year's value.
Yeah.
You say church time. Yeah. Last year value was 1 million, and the value now is around 971. So it has dropped like 80,000. So maybe you can negotiate a little bit. Oh, sorry. I code for 1 second. So I was jumping in and out. And if you had questions, happy to. All right, continue. And if you want to copy this calculator, drop the word calculator in the comments, and so I know where to find you later. So 1 million closing cost would be what? 30,000. And because it's 3%, and you're gonna buy a DSCR. Assume DSCR.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Either DSCR or FHA 2 or 3K.
Okay, great. That's great too. So let's do DSCR, down payment 20%. Let's say 7% interest rate, but I think with the news that we have, let's be bold and say 6.5. Growth rating High Park is very high. How much are taxes? Like 8,000, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. And insurance would be what, like 2,000, no?
Yes.
Okay. And there, it looks like it needs a lot of renovation, right? And you're gonna make it what? For how many rooms do you wanna make in there?
There's four, like I said, 443, but
Yes.
there's an unfinished attic, a huge unfinished attic.
Nice.
So I'm thinking about
make a studio there.
Yeah, either studio
Yeah.
or it could fit at least two bedrooms with its own bath and 2 points of egress.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that would be about a couple of months of renovation, right?
Yes.
And how much you want to spend in renovation?
Mm,
Because it needs love, right?
yeah, if we could build another unit, Boston
Open to ADUs.
is
Okay.
yeah, they offer
So
yeah.
here is way more expensive. So I'll say around 150K to get it all done that you're asking, right?
Yes.
About. And because you're gonna have 12, so 8 and 3, 8, 3, 11, and potential 2 more. So 14. So that's gonna give you like about 20,000 in furniture. And right, so 14 rooms. Wait, am I correct? 14 or 13 rooms?
Can
No,
we call it
13.
maybe
13.
15? Wow.
15. You sure? Yeah, but don't pass the limit because I don't want you to get in trouble.
Okay.
So let's stay with 13 for now. And the average price in that area is say 1,200, right? So let's keep at 1,200. What do you think about the price? Is it accurate or not?
You mean the monthly the room rent?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that might be
Is it
that
high?
might be that might be high on the high side.
So you know how to comp? So you go to Zillow and you say for rent and then property type, you click in room for rent. Zillow now has room for rents everywhere in the country. So
Okay.
why? Because PassSplit also share the inventory in Zillow. So
Okay.
now we can see the prices in Hyde Park. So in Hyde Park, you have right now one room for 1,000 that is not furnished. As you can tell, that is not in by check, just in a 3-1. And nearby you have 725, 725, 750,
What about
725.
a furnished rooms?
Hold on a second. I don't see a lot of rooms available here. So I will do 1,200 for a furnished room because this one is not furnished. So I will go back and I'll do 1,200 for furnished rooms. And how much will be the rent in the whole building if you were to just to rent it out?
If just to rent it out,
Mhm.
4 bedrooms is 3,907,
Mhm.
and that's for 4 bedrooms, and
Yeah.
3 bedrooms is 3,725.
So the total
Oh, okay. Let's
be
see.
like a 10,000.
Well, more than 11.
11.
Let me do the math real quick.
Okay, let me know. I'll wait for you. So in terms of property management, since you will be managing, and are you going to use PassSplit? Or do you want to
Yes.
use it by yourself? See, let's say you're going to use PassSplit just for exercise. And then we took it out to see. All right. So utilities and cleaning is going to be more like a 900 total for the building, including cleaning. And maintenance 10%, miscellaneous the same. All right. And I put 11 in your rent. Is that okay?
Total rents coming in, yeah, 11,539 to be exact, but 11,000 is fine.
11,500. There you go. Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. So now let's do our math. Perfect. And you will have a mortgage of about $5,000 for the whole building. So calculate returns, high returns, and then short
The,
returns.
the mortgage is currently is about 3,017.
Oh, that's your building.
Yeah, the entire building, yeah.
No, but that is your building.
Yes.
Ah, okay. So you're not buying it for $1 million. Because that changed everything. But all right. So right now, if you were to buy,
I'm looking at it from the point of an investor buying it. If
okay,
I was the investor, so
gotcha. So if you were an investor with a this year loan, buying this building for $1 million, investing 150,000 in renovation, right? 20 in furniture, putting 200,000 as a down payment, and using PassSplit as property manager to fill all the rooms, say calculate returns, high returns, short returns, you will have 14% ROI, 8% cash on cash, 9% cap rate versus 9 of the other one. And NOI net income of 94,000 and annualized net of 34. If you were to rent it as normal, you will say 9% ROI, a little bit more cash on cash, cap rate 9, NOI of 22, and a little bit more net income in this. But you know why that is? Let me explain you why. Because you're spending 16% on property management. If you were to manage yourself or have a regular property manager company do it for you and you recalculate, then you see a difference in a co-living product versus here, at least here in Massachusetts, because the expense is so high, versus a regular rental. There would be $10,000 difference between 38 versus 49,000. And it's just I lower down the rent to half, meaning you'll have only one property manager. You won't have more expenses, only 8% property manager. And then you have the investment will have a higher ROI, but you have to limit your property management expenses to 8%. So that would be the difference. Is more profitable? Yes, absolutely. If you reinvest in market, absolutely, no questions asked. So that's how this calculator and being able to do the numbers in PropStream really helps you understand what can you do.
Question.
Yeah, tell me. Sure.
Are you basing the cash flow based on if I rented it normally when I mentioned 11,500, or are you
Yes.
are you basing it on the
Market
rooms?
rent. No.
The rooms.
No, here, look at this. Are you looking?
Okay,
You say, yeah, so 13 rooms and 1,200 is 1,560. And regular market will be 1,150, you say right now. So the difference is $50,000, like right here, but you have 10% vacancy baked in, right? You have to pay for utilities and cleaning. And you have 10% vacancy and 10% maintenance reserve. And then you have what else? No, that's it. So the difference here, and you say mortgage payment no matter what. So the difference is you make more rent, but you have a little bit of expenses here in utilities here, and then what else? And then just the difference on how you spend the money. Pretty much that's it. So you make 10,000 more. Okay.
What's the cash flow?
Right here, almost 50,000.
Okay.
50,000. You get for run that multifamily into a triple decker. That's not bad at all. $50,000. That's a minimum. That's more than minimum wage in many states in the country. You realize that, right?
Okay. Yes.
Realize that, like it's amazing.
Yes, and that's if the attic is included.
And if the attic is included, and it's just 2 more rooms, and if you do like 1 more room here, 14, look at the difference: $60,000 with 15 rooms. It's just incredible. So that's more than many people in this call make in a year, just with one co-living property here in Massachusetts, if you do things right and you run things right. So thank you for your question. I appreciate that. And again, there is many ways that you can run a co-living property. And you that stay all the time with us today, so look at this. If you want to compute the calculator, the calculator in the comments. And something I want to invite you all, if you want to know more, share this link, and I'm going to share it in the chat. If you want to learn more, and you are tired of seeing other people succeed, and you really want to know way more in co-living, meaning you really want to deep dive, you have many questions that you have never been answered, and you get distracted by what I call the shining objects, or Section 8 or new construction, how to operate, how to get started, how to operate, how to get started, how to identify a market, how to identify the potential of a market, how to have good leases with tenants, how to find good tenants and keep them. I'm running a all morning webinar tomorrow, live. It's not a recording, and you don't come, you get the recording. It's live from 9 a.m. to noon. I think like $79 or something like that. It's like really affordable. And you want to come, just click the link and you register right now, because I'm here to be your coach and guide you in building a product that is good, that is cost effective, that cash flow. Because again, as I say to all my students, you are the one in hook of the mortgage. I'm not. I want you to sleep at night. I will sleep, but I need you to sleep. And I say, wow, I really understand how to do this well. Buy the book, and I built a product that is great. And I'm happy, confident investing. So we have resources for lenders. We have resources for pretty much everything. How to talk to investors. We have resources in all the frameworks that you need, all the resources that you need, all the frameworks that you need. Even if your first investment, how to find investors that will partner with you once you find a good deal. Because you see the numbers that we just put in here, those numbers you cannot find in short-term rentals. You cannot find these numbers in single-family rentals. You cannot even find these numbers in multifamily. That's why many multifamily investors are moving to multifamily co-living, because it gives more money than regular multifamily. So the yield is there, the appreciation is there, but you gotta take the leap. You wanna take the leap, just link in the resources, or book a call with me if you like. I don't know if Juan can drop the link for the 15-minute call with me as well. I'm happy to do that and guide you as your favorite coach in co-living, because that's what I love to do. Let me see if I can give you my link for our call. If I can answer more questions with you, I'm also happy to. And let me give you, we're at 15 minutes with me. Let me see if I can put this in the link. There you go.
Quick question.
Thank you. Yes, go ahead.
Just two quick questions. One is
Yes.
in that multi that we just showed, right? Is it advisable to put an extra bathroom?
Yes.
Since it's 4-1, 4-1, 3-1 in
Do 4
each
twos.
one.
Yes.
So, but that means I'll be losing one bedroom to do so.
Not necessarily, because you build one bathroom right behind the other one, you still can bake 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's the way how you organize the layout. It's all about how organize the layout. Come to one of my classes and I'll explain you how to organize the layout. Because 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms pay much better than 4 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and tenants stay longer when you have a 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. Again, I'm here to provide you answers. Just come every time you like. And just because you're here, and I hope we have your email, because we need everybody's emails to send and if we don't have your email, make sure we have your email so we can send you the instructions in how to cash your $100 gift today, which is how to get your pro stream for free. So make sure we have your email. Make sure we have your email so we can send you the instructions in how to cash out your pro stream gift. If you really want to take a deep dive, well, it's not it's like a morning gift, and I'll tell you everything, and I'll teach you again how to underwrite really well for co-living. Go to my webinar tomorrow, 9 a.m. to noon.
Is it the same as the one?
Yeah.
Is it the same as the one last week?
No, it's a different one.
And this one I got on Facebook for 59 or whatever.
No, that was the one in Spanish, and you.
Yeah, in Spanish, yeah.
Well, no, the link is right here. Thank you, Ike. The link is right here. Come tomorrow morning. Don't be late, because I don't wait for anybody, but come. If you're going to be Hanover from Halloween, don't come. Come if you're really open to learn, and you're really open to try and be serious about your first co-living investment, and I'll answer all your questions.
Can I wear my Halloween mask?
That's okay. that is phenomenal. Thank you, Mike. That's great. Happy to bring you. Yes. But what I want for everybody is to not only answer your questions, but show you the profits, show you how to really do not only good profit, but like a good group. And if you're a realtor, I'll teach you how to bring this to your investors and how to speak investors when you're a realtor. So realtors, agents, realtors are very welcome. Operators, if you already have one and want to do better, come to my class. I'll give you all that you need. In this case, scripts and best practices, right? And if you need data to really make an investment work, what is that you need to make that investment work? Great. I'll teach you how to bet private money partners, because there are many scammers out there. So I'll teach you how to bet private money partners and do like a really good overview of co-living tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. to noon. I'm very happy that you came. I hope you learned something. And if you learn something, just take yes in the comment. Did you learn something today? I love sharing. You made me so happy to be able to share. I'm happy that ProStrip gave me the opportunity to talk to all of you today. And then I'm going to be speaking with Pace Morbid. Oh my God. Yeah, in Nashville. That's so fantastic. I cannot believe it. And I just can, spread the awareness about co-living, and how when you step out of your comfort zone as an investor and you're ready to take the next step, you can make the life of many people different, as you saw in that video, from a bartender to an Uber driver that is no longer homeless. That was powerful. And I hope you want to take that leap as an investor and join me tomorrow, and it will be like the first step in make you feel way more confident about your co-living investment. Thank you, guys. I think that's all for today. If there are no more questions, make sure not only we have your email for the calculator. If you want to copy the calculator, type calculator in the comments, so we make sure that guide you. And I hope you all can come tomorrow, guys. I really hope you can come tomorrow. I'm gonna go like way deep dive. Market comparisons are also very important. Regulations are also very important. And I'll give you, not only the formula, but real world examples, returns and metrics, and a template, so you can really work for that. So happy to have you. Just come tomorrow. I promise you can like, wow, I'll blow your mind again, but in a longer time.
Thank you, Clara.
My pleasure. And thank you, guys. I'll hope to see you all tomorrow. Adios. Ciao. Bye. 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 Ciao.